Hey, what's up, everybody? It's also Traffic Chats Adventures back on your screen. And today we're at the Gadsden Hotel. If you guys can hear me, I'm trying to keep it low. So here we go. Let's start the tour.
He came into this building and rode his horse up the steps. And if you look, there's the chips on the steps. And at the time, only like the rich, fancy people were allowed in here. And so for this punk to come in on his horse and just ride around, everyone was just shocked. They're like, how dare he? So for generation after generation, like grandparents have told their kids and the grandkids and all that, I was there when this happened, and they tell the whole story because it was a huge deal. So I believe it to be true because everyone who's told the story tells the exact same story. If it was a lie or a folk tale, most likely the story would have changed through the years. But everyone has the same date, the same time, the same events going on. So I believe it to be true. Obviously I wasn't here. Or at least hopefully obviously. You come over into here. Not very often you guys are going to get into a bar at your age. I want to go in.
We're going into a bar.
My favorite drink's for
Okay, we're in a bar now. It smells like turkey.
All these
or chicken.
brands on the wall are from local area ranches and also from ranches in northern Mexico that do cattle trade going on both sides of the border. I know you guys are really young, but there was very famous movie stars who had cattle ranches in the area. And we have their brands on the wall as well. And you probably don't know who John Wayne is, but at one point in time he was super popular. There's a few who know John Wayne. That's good. That's good. So I wanted to show you this because it is historical, and all these brands are fairly local to Iowa. And if you know of any that we don't have on here, draw them up and let us know. We can try to put them on. The bardak and the bar are original from 1928, but they're very old as well. We're going to go ahead and head on over to the museum, so go ahead on out.
Look at all these writings on the wall. Is this like Egyptian or something? Let me know in the comments if it is. Because I do not know this language, so yeah.
So our bus driver
The marble columns survived a fire. These are cool.
That's good money.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go over to our museum.
There's a counter as well. That's cool. Reception desk. Stairs. Here are the columns. Classmates.
Sit up there and read them on the shoes. And they pay like a nickel to get their shine. You guys ever see phone booths? No. Yeah. No. A lot of people are like, what's a phone booth? At one point in time, phones used to be in here. People could go in and just sit there and make a phone call. It also had a fan because people would be in there for a long time and it would cool them off while they were on the phone.
So this is where people would sit and get their boots shined. And then over there is the telephone booth.
Mm-hmm. And we actually have a gentleman that comes here every couple of weeks and he'll shine people's shoes. Oh. All right, now.
Here the phone booth. That one still has a telephone sign. The phones have been ripped out though. Water spigot. Old radiators. Trees. Radiators are like heaters.
This first section here is the Gadsden Museum, and it talks all about the history of the hotel and the fire and all that, so please go ahead and read. Say that. Yep. Well, remember, it used to be the Wild West here. This is the original switchboard from 1907. Oh. We had a slightly different one a couple of years ago that was also very old. This was replaced in like 50 something, I think. But the one that we had started calling rooms in the middle of the night. You know, so we had to take all the phones out of the rooms.
That's scary.
I don't know who was calling, but every night between 2 and 3 a.m., rooms would get phone calls.
That's
And no one would be on the other line.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we were like, okay, ghost, that's enough. We're gonna let the people sleep. And we just took all the phones out, and everyone has cell phones anyways, or most everyone. So we're like, they'll be fine without phones in the room. Now, the second part of this museum is the Wall of Faces Museum. It's a veterans museum, primarily dedicated to the Vietnam War veterans that are from this area. But there's all wars included. So if you want to go in there, please be respectful, as it is a memorial museum. But you're welcome to go in though.
So this Shelley Winters, that's who we were trying to look up in class today. What can you tell us not today, the other day, what can you tell us about her?
Besides that she was a very famous actor
Okay.
for many, many years.
Yeah.
She stayed here and they filmed movies here.
Oh, cool.
We have several movies that were
These
filmed here,
are
and as we
nice.
walk this way, we'll look at the movie posters
That's
that we
cool.
have going
That's
out.
awesome.
Fire control panel right there.
I don't know if Elvis has, I know Charlie Sheen has, Emilio Estevez
Really?
has. Mhm.
That's neat.
He's a jerk though.
Yeah.
When I
there's
lived
another
in
room I can-
Bisbee, they were filming the Young Guns.
Oh my gosh.
And I worked
So these are the people, I guess, that stayed here, I guess. In the Vietnam War. And your Vietnam veterans. I'm gonna pan across for you guys.
Nelson D. Nutty Bear.
This table here is the table to honor the empty spot at everyone's table where their fallen service person has fallen. It dedicates that there will always be a seat open for our fallen veterans. And each thing that's on here, if you read this, is very symbolic and what it means and why they put that on there. So I suggest you all read it because you'll see these around the country. This isn't the only place that has it. Some restaurants even have them.
Why is there a lemon?
Read it.
Well, I may read it.
I want to read it.
And actually, since there's so many, why don't you each take turns reading one out loud so that everyone can hear what each thing is for. You're reading already. Go ahead and tell them why the clock is white.
Paper cloth is white. Symbolize the purity of better times. It's response of our country's call to arms.
Okay, who wants to read the rules?
Well, single rows displayed in a vase reminds us of their families and loved ones who keep the faith, waiting and waiting his return.
Okay, yellow ribbons.
What is this? What is it? Tank missile shell, maybe? Some sort of mortar shell, I think. This is really cool. This might have to be a... Okay. This is my friend. You ruined it.
I'm a person.
A good person. Not really. And those are my friends. Being crazy as always.
Okay, go ahead and read the last one.
What the heck is this mask?
lot of people that come in and they're like,
Sergeant Major Edward
and for me,
Unfollow United States Army.
because we see the families
Huh.
that it has impacted.
There he is.
And at one point in
That's what it
time,
looked
this museum
What is this mask for then? I don't know.
wandering around town, and the Lopez's feel the Gadsden said, no,
Wait.
it can't be homeless. It can come here. And it is outgrowing its space.
Do you edit your videos?
And it going
I
that
try,
way.
but they don't work.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is really neat. This is really neat.
What was I gonna do?
You know, and all your kids here, there might be someone who's related. What did he say?
That he was saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's.
Do you guys know what this is? This looks like a mortar shell or something.
I think it's important.
A fired one, I guess.
All right, I know you guys don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna make it upstairs.
Here we go. Moving on to the next. Moving on to the next place. I'll pan across.
On that side, all those people have filmed movies here, and the movie posters are ones that were actually filmed in Gadsden, and if you watch them, you'll see the Gadsden and the surrounding area. You have a question?
Did John Wayne
Yes, yeah, John Wayne was a frequent guest, and they filmed several movies. Now, go ahead and take a minute, read the history, look at the pictures. You can see there's some pictures here of when the Gadsden burned down. There's some newspaper clippings. And it's interesting how it used to be. Before the fire, the main entrance was the entrance you guys came into. Now the main entrance is in the front. But after the fire, when they rebuilt it, when they pivoted the building so that the main entrance is in the front, this entrance here was for ladies only. If you were single, meaning not married, or if you weren't with your husband, you weren't allowed to use the front entrance.
That's crazy.
Yeah, amazing how things change, right?
Here's the fire.
Wow.
So if you just wanted to come for lunch with your girlfriends, you had to come through this door. They didn't want the regular public to see you coming through.
Y'all look at that timeline up there, where it starts at 1540, and all the way to where Arizona is proclaimed the 48th state. Isn't that crazy?
While you guys are looking in here, I'm gonna grab a key to upstairs. I'll be
Perfect.
right
We're
back.
gonna hang out in here. Just y'all be really careful with everything, okay? Be really careful, Tanner.
Sam, I saw keys over there. Maybe it's. I must be looking wrong. What, that?
Well, this is an old panel. This is a really old panel.
Oh, yeah.
Ah! Don't be pushing. My back. I made of sticks. Look at the panel rusting.
You guys, come look at this right here.
What's the model of this panel? You guys let me know in the comments.
A rancher won with this bull right here, and he came into the Gadsden with his bull and registered with his prize winning bull. That's funny.
I'll show that to you guys.
Where's the cow gonna go? The bull. Where did the bull went?
He made there.
Sam, he made that.
Fine. That's cool. What's this? Oh, it's like a phone line.
Come look at this right here. 1886, Apache chief, whatever his name is, surrendered. Yeah, surrendered to the General Nelson.
Oh, cool. We'll zoom in on that.
That'll be for Nelson.
Geronimo to the General
You zoom in.
a mile in the skeleton canyon?
Mr. Hartman.
There you go.
I thought she said that it's a
radio.
Yeah. Radio.
Did you diamonds?
I don't know. But I thought that they said that the Lopez used it. No. I bet he did. That's way.
So that's what the Gadsden Hotel looked like when it burnt down. That's it right there, burning. It's hard to see because of the case glass. That's it burning, and that's also it burning. Zoom out. There we go. Maybe this has the... Nope, never mind. Light switch. Going up the stairs now. But first, here's one of the marble columns. Oh, this is cool. I like that. It's like seeing this. There we go. I'm going up to the stairs now. But first, there's the chip. Merry Christmas. So this is what it looks like when you look straight down from the second floor. Yikes. Oh, look at this. The fire hose is in there. There's a connector. That's cool.
Before we go upstairs, I'm just going to show you one of our regular rooms. It'll be kind of one of our nicer rooms, but that way you can see one of our rooms. We're going to go up to the third floor. There is an apartment that we're going to be passing, so as we're going there, you got to be kind of quiet. And then while we're up there, no screaming or shouting or crazy, because we don't want to wake.
There's an apartment in the Gadsden Hotel. I never knew that. So now we're going up to the third floor, so let's go see what the third floor has to offer. Look at the designs on the walls. Everyone, I'm guessing. There's plastic sheet metal. There's one of those. Another one of those fire hose.
We only turn on the heaters when we have gas.
I'll go after you, Nelson.
Okay. That one looks open. Oh, it's cold in here. I don't want to see that. That's the bathroom. We can watch TV. Yay.
You were so interested in sitting down, you didn't even sit
Now we watch SpongeBob.
You're welcome.
Teen Titans Go.
Housekeeper.
Okay, you guys, get up. Y'all don't sit up. Don't sit
You can sit on the couch, that's fine. You just don't want to
Look at this chair. I want to test out this chair. Just not this chair. Oh, I pushed it back. No, it's actually kind of comfortable. Here we go. Heater.
jump in close to the
So this is a tour.
The blueprints
A fridge.
that you see on the wall, those are copies of the original blueprints that we got from a museum in El Paso.
Tile. Look at the
The
bed.
architect of this building, his last name is Trust, he is very famous for building buildings just like this or even more grand than this, all the way southwest up through San Francisco. He's a very famous architect. A swimming pool? No, but when it was first built in 1907, it did have a small swimming pool in the basement.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Very
Our teacher last year said that the principal proposed at the pool on the roof.
There's no pool on the roof.
So probably somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just not here.
Now, all that's on the roof is the roof.
All right, y'all go out. Y'all be quiet though, okay?
And
This
the
chair,
apartment that we
TV.
built has is a multi-story
TV stand's pretty cool.
apartment. So there's one level's here, the next level is upstairs.
There's the bathroom.
These are nice.
Oh, sorry, John Paul. Okay. Random box just sitting out in the hallway with the maintenance carts all rusted. That's something you don't see every day.
Because, but in 1928,
Well, 1900.
having a bathroom in the room was a luxury. Huge luxury.
Hey, y'all listen to this. Y'all come here. 7th grade, come here. Y'all listen.
What we're talking about is the bathrooms, how people complain that the bathrooms are small in here. But in 1928, the bathrooms were a luxury to have in the rooms. They didn't have bathrooms in the rooms. It was very rare then. They'd either have still outhouses Or they'd have a shared bathroom down the hall that did not have showers. It would only have a tub.
That's so
So,
crazy.
and they very rarely had toilets on the upper floors. People would have to go down to the lower floors.
So he's playing the piano down there.
Do y'all have pianists come and like?
No, this is a gentleman that comes in.
Really?
Yeah, he wanted to come in and speak to us.
This is what it looks like when you look straight down from the second floor to the first floor. Yee. And look over the edge as well. Don't know what, I think it might be the elevator. Reception desk from the front.
And then turn and we're gonna go up the next level. I need to go in front of you so I can unlock.
Hey, y'all let her up there, please. Let her up. Let her up.
Just while we're waiting. Look at that design. I can't see because of the glare, but. Okay. Ugh. Look what's fire, don't panic. Oh, hello, wall.
Be very quiet going up, please.
Ow! Stop kicking me. Look at this. This handrail's cold. You can't see.
As we go up here, I want to warn you guys, it is still set up for Halloween. Okay, so.
Okay, that's all. We're expecting some jump scares.
Seventh grade, is that plastic rat scared me? Is that plastic rat scared me?
This handrail is cold. This handrail is really cold. Whoa.
Okay, I'm going to take.
What the? Where do you see light?
So I'm going to take you guys on the walk path that we did the haunted tour for Halloween. Okay?
Okay, let's go. A smoke alarm. Exit sign.
Walking off by yourself.
I don't know what that is. Exit sign. Backwards.
I told them I'm taking you on a walking tour that we did the haunted tour. Cool.
Somebody that came up here a while ago, I don't know if she worked here or something, but she was at the stairs and she was asking, are you guys on the tour or are y'all just wandering around? I was like, no, we're on the tour.
With kind of blonde?
Yeah, no, she was black hair. Yeah, black hair.
Oh, Spanish speaking?
Yes, probably.
Okay, that was Maria.
Okay then. So it looks like
Blood on that. There is blood.
smoke alarm. Get you and can't see, it's too dark. shower.
For a while. Kind of gives me the creeps, and I didn't know why. And then we were talking to one of the housekeepers, and she said, "Oh, someone died in that room." And I was like, "Well, no wonder it gives me the creeps. I didn't even know." And she goes, "Yeah, and the cat. She had a cat, and she had cats, and it ate her body." So I asked how long ago, and she says, "Oh, just a few years ago." So I went back looking through the police reports, and I found that a woman did die here, and she had a cat, but it didn't eat her body, so it wasn't on growth like that. But the weird thing is the manager of the hotel lived in the room across the hall. He thought she lived here with a family because he'd always hear voices, multiple voices, like kids and older people, men, women, all that. And she was actually here by herself. It was only her in the room.
Wow.
And when they found her body, it was her pastor, because she didn't show up for church. And he came and said, "Okay, I'm looking for her. I haven't seen her in 3 days." And so he was very concerned about her because she didn't have any family. And so when the police showed up, it took them a long time to find any relatives. She only had 2 surviving cousins. One she hadn't talked to in over 20 years, and one she had talked to by phone like a month before. You know, so they weren't a close family, and no one who lived here, because these were all apartments, no one had ever seen anyone except for her, but they all heard the voices.
Wow.
So they're all like, "No, we swear kids lived there, but we never saw them." So
Wow.
you're welcome to go in that apartment. I don't go in there.
You can stay on here.
If you look in the entryway here, this was very common for how bathrooms were back then. There's the shower on one side and the toilet on the other.
And these are still hotel.
Not currently. When the Lopez's purchased the hotel, the breakfasts.
Wait, what? The shower is right there, and the bathroom is right across the hall from it. Cool. Look at this. It smells like paint in here.
So how'd she die?
That glass went
How did you know?
Those like solar panels? Oh no, it's not solar panels. That's what it looks like. Some shelves, toilet, sink, basic stuff. Firelight BG6, and I don't know. Bathroom, what the heck? Old radiator. You stupid doll. Lamp. Pipe. Hello. I can't see, it's too dark.
Murder. Red rum?
Hello.
Oh, The Shining. Is there these 2 little girls that pop out? Oh my god.
Hello.
Mud.
Red rum.
Okay, as we go this way, this is the hallway to haunted room 333. This room, you'll notice a difference of how the energy feels as we walk down that way. Think of it as a grumpy grandpa or someone that you don't want to step on their lawn. Okay, so this area we have to be really respectful. It was his house first. So the story of how this gentleman passed away is that many years ago there was a bar in the basement and they were playing cards, gambling. And he was caught cheating, and so he ran up to his room And at the time, the marshals were only in Tombstone. They didn't have local police or anything like that. So the people he cheated took justice into their own hands and murdered him in his room.
So this is where we're gonna be really quiet.
So they're laundry. The teachers is
I gotta stay quiet. So if I'm not talking much, that's because I actually touched it. Look at this. Firelight BG6. Hello.
Okay, this here is room 333. If you look at the door, you'll see some vandals had come up here in the past and wrote on it. But the interesting thing is throughout the years, there's been these marks right here. No matter how many times this door is replaced, sanded, painted, whatever, these marks keep coming back.
Wow.
At one point in time, they put a steel door here because they were tired of having to fix it, redo it. And they thought, okay, a steel door, nothing will happen. They put the steel door, the same exact mark showed up the next day on the steel door.
They should have put a camera right there.
So this room also, besides these marks on the door, there's these marks on the door jambs that always show up. We don't know why. The owner of the hotel brought a few women up here about, right, maybe late September, early October. And, you know, people are allowed to go in there as long as they're respectful, and they went in, they're like, oh, take my picture, they want to do selfies. So they got their phones, all three of them, their phones didn't work. And the owner was up here with them, and he said, oh, let me take your picture. So he came over here, they were sitting on the bed, he took their picture. In the picture, there's a man standing beside them. And there's lots of orbs, you know, like little balls of light around the women, and then the man standing beside the bed. Yeah, you're welcome to go in.
Sweet, I want to go in.
It's like the fire alarms. Just make sure. Yeah, it needs to. Yeah.
It needs the batteries.
And no one has to go in. And then after we go here, we're gonna go down to the terrace so that we'll be in the sun. Take the windows off.
Dude, should we just stick together?
Wait, no, guys. We guys have to try to take the selfies first.
Look.
They're in the way for longer.
You guys can't see it, it's too dark.
It's fake.
That's what I wanted.
Oh my god, there's a man. That's the one. Yeah, I know. Jasmine!
Okay.
I'm in both of your faces. I'm in both of your faces.
Wait, there's a coin here.
No, I want to take my picture. Don't suck this. I want to take my picture.
Okay.
Alright, take my picture right here.
Do you have your phone?
No, I don't have.
I'm recording right now, so I can't.
Guys, can everyone get out? We can take a picture and see if it works.
Look at this old TV.
Take a picture of everything.
You guys can't see.
Picture and see if it works.
Yeah. Yo, I'll get out of here so I can take that picture.
Okay.
Yeah, the owner has it
No,
on.
it's just one of the toilets were.
No,
It's one of those.
no, there's now like photos.
Don't you know wandering off with the group is how you get killed?
I hear a helicopter. I'm sure you guys can hear it too. Hello, Sam. Helicopter?
Yes.
Maybe if we go over here, I'll be able to see it. I hear a helicopter. Or her.
Probably a helicopter. That's someone like
No, really?
and walking just like sees me.
So right now, there's like a little deck down there. There's a sign. In the Gadsden Hotel, there's Ruth Gold. And it's located in Douglas. Look at the air vent. Can you smoke alarm?
we're gonna go out to the terrace. When you're out in the terrace, try to stand in the sun as much as possible.
What's a
Take
terrace?
the wiggles out. Anything you picked up here, we want it left here, okay?
Not downstairs. Go ahead.
Our terrace is the lower level, so we're gonna go straight.
What's a terrace? Let me know in the comments. BG6 on the back box. Fire hoses. What's the fire alarm?
As we're going down, make sure you're quiet on the next floor down.
What is that? 1 second, guys. Lord, what is that fire alarm over there? Let me know in the comments. Wait, don't push me. I'm trying to die here. Don't, you're in the way. Ow. Doors do not know their respect. There's another one of those fucking lights.
I'm going to finish the next video. I don't want to finish the next video.
Tree.
Okay. All right, we're gonna head out to the terrace.
Terrace.
I'm sorry, but if I was getting attacked by the ghost, I'm going out the window.
When we go out to the terrace, watch your step. There's a small ramp up and then a small step down.
Okay.
It's cold out there.
I can feel it.
Go hold this time.
Alright. So, I guess we're on the terrace now.
So good.
Y'all, this is where we had my father. This is where we had my father-in-law's retirement party.
And this is why Mother Nature doesn't have a mother.
This is why what?
Gentlemen, do me a favor. Come out in the sun for just a minute.
This is why Mother Nature doesn't have a mom. Because of the
Because
way.
we were in the upper floors, for energy purposes, the sun works as kind of healing and cleansing. And if you picked up a friend up there, it'll help you leave them here. You don't want to take them home. And they don't want to go home with you. They just want to be a friend.
It was better if you wouldn't have said something like that.
No, but that's why you're in the sun. Because once you're in the sun, it's gone.
Can you leave me alone?
You're good now. You're good now. Just shake it off, and you know it is a very healing thing.
Is the building? Oh my gosh, are you serious? My phone's already gonna die. Alright guys, we're gonna have to make this a 2-part. So I'll catch you guys in part 2. If you guys enjoyed them, then be sure to go down and punch the subscribe and also punch the bell so we see any new videos. Also like the video. If we get 5 likes, I'll do some more field trip videos. And then I'll catch you guys in part 2. My phone is almost dead, so peace.